Bonjour à tous. Bonsoir, famille. Bonjour tout le monde.
I think maybe we have another meeting on citizen.
The agenda adopted by the United Nations in 2015 is a universal plan of action built around 17 sustainable development goals. It's about ending poverty, protecting the planet, and ensuring prosperity for all. But Africa has its own long-term blueprint, Agenda 2063, the African Union's vision for the Africa we want. Together, these two agendas are not competing, they are complementary. The 2030 Agenda sets immediate targets, while the 2063 Agenda stretches further, imagining a continent that is integrated, prosperous, and peaceful by the year 2063. And Southern Africa is right at the heart of this story. Each country in the region majors in different goals, though all together stronger, reflecting its unique challenges and strengths. Let's explore them one by one. The first one is Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe's National Development Strategy 1, NDS1, is deeply aligned with the SDGs. The country focuses on zero hunger, which is SDG number 2, by reforming agriculture to ensure food security, and also SDG number 8, which is decent work and economic growth, by promoting industrialization and job creation. But Zimbabwe also faces climate shocks, such as droughts and floods. We can see the El Nino 2022 and 2023, and also the cyclone Idai. Policies here aren't abstract. They are about survival and resilience, as all of these climate shocks are now facing the SDG number 30, which is climate action, ensuring communities can withstand environmental crisis while building a stronger economy. Our next example is South Africa. South Africa's role is multifaceted. Through its extensive social grant system, it tackles SDG number 1, which is no poverty, and SDG number 10, which is reduced inequality, supporting millions of vulnerable citizens. At the same time, South Africa is investing in affordable and clean energy, which is SDG number 7, with solar and wind projects reshaping its energy landscape. And governance reforms under the SDG 16, peace, justice, and strong institution, shows a commitment to accountability and fighting corruption. South Africa demonstrates how social protection, clean energy, and strong institutions can work hand in hand. As we also look further, explorating further in the Southern Africa, we look at Botswana. Botswana is a global leader in SDG number 15, Life on Land. Its wildlife conservation policies protect biodiversity and fuel eco-tourism, which also supports sustainability cities and communities, which is SDG 11, by promoting sustainability tourism. But Botswana isn't stopping there. It's diversifying its economy beyond diamonds, investing in SDG number 9, which is industry, innovation, and infrastructure. This country is a showing and proof country that protecting nature can coexist with building modern industries. Another example we can take from Namibia, which majors in clean water and sanitation, SDG number 6, with rural water supply programs ensuring communities have access to safe water. It also champions in SDG number 6, which is gender equality, empowering women in leadership and economic participation, as we can also bring the present example, and strong evidence. The President Netumbo, a female president with power and might in her term this current year in Namibia. Namibia is also investing in solar energy, advancing in the SDG number 7, which is affordable and clean energy. Namibia's story is about inclusion, making sure women, rural communities, and future generations are all benefiting from sustainable policies. We go further with Mozambique. Mozambique is a long coastal line which makes SDG 14, life below water, a priority. Coastal management and marine conservation are essential for both livelihoods and ecosystems. Poverty reduction strategies align with SDG number 1, no poverty, while recovery programs from devastating cyclones, as I mentioned, Cyclone Idai, and other cyclones that were highlight the SDG 13, which is climate action. Mozambique shows how vulnerability to natural disasters can drive innovation in resilience and sustainability. SADC strengthens partnerships for the goals SDG 17. As we can see currently in this month, Botswana and Zimbabwe partnered for a free trade zone, making it a free passport pass for every citizen in Zimbabwe or in Botswana through the borders, meaning that with your own national ID, you can cross the border. There's no need for many formalities and documents required. Even the passports are being exempted from it. Regional integration ensures that progress in one country benefits the entire region. So we talked about the SDGs in Southern Africa. We're not just listing goals, we're telling a story of resilience, innovation, and vision. Zimbabwe fights for hunger and climate shocks. South Africa tackles poverty and inequality while investing in clean energy. Botswana protects biodiversity while diversifying its economy. Namibia empowers women and expands access to water. Mozambique defends its oceans and builds resilience against disasters. Together, these nations show how global goals and African aspirations converge. The 2030 Agenda and Agenda 2063 are not distant dreams. They're living policies shaping lives right now. And that's the big idea. Southern Africa is not just following the SDGs, it's redefining them. It's cascading them. It's making them a reality. It's putting them in action, making them real in the context of African challenges and African hopes. And also highlighting more on Southern Africa. According to the United Nations Secretary General, who was former but was in the 8th period term, General Ban Ki-moon, he said, there is no plan B because there is no planet B in this world.